Episode 111. Can't rhyme no more because the shit ain't gonna be on beat. That's how it go.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy DJ E, Mr. Influential, and I'm rocking with my brother, man. What's your name, man?
P original, baby.
All right, man. Listen, don't.
I didn't do anything. You might say don't, and I didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, you were doing everything.
Okay, all right. That's what you want. That's what you want to say.
That's exactly what happened.
That's not what happened. It's not what
Good. They heard all the man, yeah.
No, see, but you don't understand, bro. That is for to make sure that the sound and everything is peaking. Did you see the Grammys? Over the weekend?
No.
Okay.
No.
The sound was terrible on certain parts, and I have to make sure that we don't have these same issues here on the Porch Podcast. Let's go ahead and clap it up for that. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. You know what I mean? All the little viewers that's watching, man, please, we're going to clap it up for y'all. Please share this. Make sure it gets the word out. We want to continue to grow and just show y'all how it go. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, P, what's going on with you? How you doing? You all right?
Everything good. I wish I would have seen the Grammys. I heard a couple people talking about it, and I'm trying to find a way to stay interested in them. I don't know why. I haven't been locked into those things as often as I used to be.
What do you mean? Those things like award shows?
Yes.
Oh, well, now this is the first time I watched one, and I picked the right one to watch. I don't sit and watch them either like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think that, it's not that they're not entertaining, I would assume.
Right.
I just think that a lot of times as first off, I got to remember when they're coming on. How about that?
Right. I found out from social media.
Thank God for it. Huh?
Yeah, I found out from social media. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I was even interested in watching it, I mean, Pro Bowl was trash. So the fact that the Pro Bowl was trash, hey, baby, you want to watch the Grammys?
Right.
That's how that went.
That's exactly how it would have went for me, too. First of all, probably never would have wasted a minute of my life watching the Pro Bowl. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why they even played it.
Let me ask you this, though. So, 2 weeks from now,
right?
This week coming up, we have Super Bowl Sunday. Let's clap it up for the Philadelphia Eagles.
No doubt. Okay. Let's go. Go Birds.
Super Bowl Sunday, go Birds. And then the weekend after that is All-Star Weekend.
Right.
What is your Sunday TV going to consist of come the weekend of the Sunday the 26th? What are you going to watch?
So, I think that first off, there's enough entertainment on there now, man, where you can watch anything. You can or you can not watch TV. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
How about you just take some time and catch up with some people that you probably been ignoring, or I don't know what I'm gonna do TV wise, because it's not really high on my my list of things to make sure I maintain after those two events that you're talking about.
Right.
But I would assume that
Diz, what up, Diz? Yeah. So
Diz, what's going on, brother? Peace. I'm probably going to wind up, really just like I said, man, just taking it easy, man, seeing how the TV thing goes.
Right. So
I don't know.
My point of asking you that is basically how I ended up watching the Grammys.
Right.
They picked the perfect Sunday because, like I said, Super Bowl Sunday, then it's All-Star Weekend. And you'll be in and out. And as you notice, you hit me, you text me, and this is how I know you don't pay attention to TV as much. As you text me the other night, hey, bruh, if you got the Stars app, you can see BMF on Friday. I said, P, it comes on Fridays now.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you was like...
I know I've benefited from it since then.
Right. So, my point is, we don't... Sunday TV is just not the same. Now, there's some shows coming back, but I know they're not gonna be like Like
Snowfall.
Snowfall comes back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the Wu Tang the Wu show come back too this month.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that comes back this month. But they usually come on
Absolutely.
like Wednesdays. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, which leads me to the point, like we were saying, man. We were talking about, man. Like the world is great because there's plenty of things you can watch because you control it. Most things are streamed. You know what I
Right.
mean? Certain
Yes.
things you watch live, like the Grammys or the Super Bowl and things of that nature, because they're big events. They're not just TV. It's not a TV program. It's an event that's being watched live. That's why you do that. But a TV show, you'll watch that at any time. Except for like, it seems like anything that's in the Power universe, you want to kind of watch it that first day because people gonna blow the shit for you on social media, and you ain't got time for the dummies.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I think that, like I said, the whole TV thing. See, this is an interesting time because it's still chilly outside, depending on wherever you're watching this at or whatever. It's
Right.
still cold out. You know what I mean? End
Right.
of February, going into March, if you really pay attention to it, it's kind of when things kind of cool out a little bit. Basketball heats up a little bit. And if you're in the
Yeah.
college, then you got March Madness and all those things. But,
Right.
you know, for the most part, as far as like TV, like you said, there's
Mm-hmm.
so many streaming services now and so many different things. Like for everything that I think I've seen, there's somebody who saw something that was extra dope that I can binge watch.
Right.
For everything, you know what I mean? Like I just got off of the joint. Yeah, I don't know if you know I think it's an Amazon original, maybe. Uh Riches.
Yeah, I tried to watch the first episode one night. Sometime them accents
It's
be
the
doing a little
dialogue,
thick.
right? It's the
Yeah.
dialogue. Hey, okay.
But I nodded. Like it was late, and I just never went back to it. I still got to go back and watch Coach Prime too on there.
I gotta check it out. I didn't see
Yeah,
any of that.
I seen
But see,
like two. I'm in like the second episode, huh?
I said, here's the no. Now I'm
Yeah.
listening to you. No, here's the thing though, right? It's funny. When I was talking to Cuz kind of put me on to it. Shout out
Oh,
to Sam,
Riches.
man.
Yeah, shout out to Cuz. What's up, Cuz?
He
Yep.
put me on to the whole Riches joint. Now, before I watched it, I said, Cuz, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I have a hard time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the shows with the accents.
The whole,
I'm like, fam.
that's right, Diz. Bel Air season 2. That's right too. I gotta still watch the last
Oh,
two episodes of season 1.
when that kick, I just started slow, man. I'm
Yeah,
behind, yo.
season
I
two
ain't
coming.
behind. I'm
Season
right on
two.
time.
Season 2 coming in a couple weeks, I think. P or like next week. So it's coming up though. After everything after All Star Weekend. Diz right. The Power Book 2, I think, is the first weekend of March though. But everything comes in. See, with me, usually once Super Bowl is done,
Yeah,
then All Star Weekend drops in. Then
yeah,
after when All Star Weekend, I'm now in tuned into the NBA, right?
yeah, yeah.
And then I pretty much watch the NBA until the summer, and then I start focusing on baseball. Like I'm always after
Yeah.
after one sport closes, I'm into the other. You know what I mean? So
So, yeah, absolutely. So talking about the Super Bowl though, because like you
right,
said, that's the thing that's coming up this weekend. You got some things to think about, man. Obviously the game
right,
is a big deal. Clearly,
right.
you know what I'm saying. And some of the things that we like to talk about, man, is the mentality, right, of the players. You got a
Right,
lot of guys that's playing. You got, obviously with the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, they have been there. They've won a Super Bowl more
right,
recently. You know, they're still young, great coaching staff, all those different things. You got obviously the Philadelphia Eagles, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
A lot riding on that situation, them trying to just take things to the next level. But one of the things that I like to think about or speak about more than anything else is the mentality that
Right.
goes into preparing yourself for these games, right?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Now you got to, it helps having, seasoned people around you, vets and all these different people that can give you some kind of insight on how to feel about it. But can't nobody like really, like people can say things to encourage you, but that psych you up, get ready to go and do what you need to do. You kind of need to have that.
Right.
You need to find that. You need to dig deep and find that.
That hurt. That excitement, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, sound like somebody got choked. Like yeah. Well, maybe that's what they into. They need to get choked, and then they go out there and play well. I don't know.
Right.
So I'm excited to see that, some of the things that you see these guys doing, these, pregame interviews and these different things. I like seeing it.
Since
I
you
like
say
seeing it.
that, what you
Yeah,
think our mentality was this night right here? This is what I want to know. What was our mentality on this night?
right there. Well, our mentality right there let's just hope he makes it to where he needs to get to. I'm gonna make sure he's good. you was excited. I'm not gonna say you were intoxicated. I'm not gonna say you was high and none of that kind of crazy stuff. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
you were excited. You had
Yeah.
that mentality. You was ready to bring in that new year of life.
Right.
That's what you look like to me in the picture.
Yeah, that's when that
Anything
was that
outside of
was
the
that
picture.
was that was in 2021. I turned 4. That was my 40th birthday, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They go quick at the 40.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh
you
yeah.
on the road.
Yeah.
But another thing that I'm kind of, since we were talking about the Grammys a little bit earlier, and
Right.
obviously that's dealing with the performance aspect of it. Got to talk about the Super Bowl show, man.
Right.
Halftime show.
Right.
Halftime show.
Mhm.
How you feeling about Rihanna?
Love her.
I know you love her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any song in particular that if you didn't hear it, that you would be disappointed? Leave it in the comments, y'all. Anything like if she don't sing fill in the blank, I'd be disappointed.
Um, that's hard because the Super Bowl show is only a certain amount of time, and Rihanna is a person with a lot of hits. You know what I mean?
Right.
Most of my favorite Rihanna songs wouldn't be the ones that you would probably see in a performance. On Super Bowl. You
Gotcha.
know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Something like I like sex with me so amazing. Like
Yeah, that is your joint.
yeah,
That is your joint,
yeah.
man.
You know what I mean? That's my
You
joint.
know. Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's my song.
And
You know
you
what I
can
mean
like
when
the
it comes to
song
Rihanna?
and it not really pertain to any.
Nah,
Yeah.
it was just a
You said you don't know
what
why you like the song.
yeah.
I'm quite sure you do.
I'm a DJ, so I like all types of songs.
Right. I just want to say.
Shout
Speaking of that
outs.
too. Yeah.
Let me tell you
Go ahead.
this though, bro. So
What's that?
talking about the Grammys, the nominees for Album of the Year was Bad Bunny, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Beyonce.
Cool.
Um,
Oh, said
think
Beyonce.
I think Lizzo was in there. Couple other people. Harry Styles was in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Harry Styles
Mm-hmm.
won, man. Harry Styles got a couple. Harry, listen, Harry's house was representing in the Grammys.
Okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
heard. Yeah, me and Link talked about it. She's a big fan.
Yeah,
Yeah. Definitely a
big
big
fan of
fan.
Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So one of the most memorable, since we're talking about the halftime show,
yeah.
one of the most memorable, events that took place. Had my man JT in it. You
Oh,
know,
yeah. Oh, you talking about when the titty fell out? Yeah, when he. Janet Jackson. Yup. Yeah.
that's a different Super Bowl. I gotta
Yeah.
ask you this. See how quick you was to remember that?
Yeah.
Who were the two teams that played that night?
Don't know. Don't even give a fuck. I think it was the
And
Rams
and
and the
and,
Patriots.
and that's the sad part.
Was it the
Because
Rams and the Was it the Rams and the Patriots? Was it the Rams and Patriots? Let's figure that out, man.
You gotta figure that out.
Let's figure that
Anybody
out.
else know? Everybody
Yeah.
remembers that part. I say JT Super Bowl halftime show, and everybody goes, "Oh, when it fell out."
Yeah.
The next thing is who was the teams that played in the Super Bowl, and no one remembers.
Yeah. Nah, I'm telling you, P, I bet you I'm right,
Nah,
man.
it's not just you. I'm just
The
saying.
Tom Brady was playing. Probably was playing.
Very good chance.
Yeah.
Very good
Yeah.
chance.
I can tell you that.
I would run that bet just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? And be willing to say, I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong, but this is what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it was
Oh my
Super Bowl
God.
38. Super Bowl. All right, let's see who it is. 38. Who was playing? Okay. Who was playing the Super Bowl 38? Okay. Wait a minute. I think it was the Carolina Panthers
And it's gonna blow your mind.
and the New England Patriots. Man, I told
Right.
you Tom Brady was playing, man. Let's clap it up for me remembering that. That was the
Okay. I see what kind of episode this is. We're gonna just do that. We're gonna take some credit for. You know what, E? That was a wise entry into the pool of who possibly could have been playing. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So the Carolina Panthers,
Right.
right? We know who won.
Yeah. Oh, it was a close game though. 32-29.
Yeah.
That was a close
Really?
Super Bowl. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Okay.
That's like 04 or something like that.
Okay.
05, something,
Okay.
04, something.
How'd you feel about last year's Super Bowl halftime show?
Loved it.
I liked it. A lot of people
Shout out to
got a
Adam
little mixed
Blackstone.
reviews.
Shout out Adam Blackstone, Jersey Zone. He was a big part of that situation.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up. That's
Very
what's
talented.
up.
I'm sure he was at the Grammys. He was at the Grammys last night. I seen it on his Facebook page. So, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I enjoyed it as well. It's a shame though you get to this point in this, right? So when you become a performer, in my opinion, at the halftime show for the Super
Right.
Bowl,
Right.
clearly you've made your mark, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
there's no up and coming artist who winds up being the acts for the super bomb.
Yeah, the suit. Ooh, see, we already, we already know where P is at tonight. he looking, he looking for the super bomb, bitch. Right after. I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, finish your shit. I'm gonna come back. Don't worry about it. My bad, man. I ain't trying to cut your wisdom. Super right at the super bomb. Like,
You don't. You're not. You're not a up and coming star
right,
at the Super Bowl halftime show. You're just not. I mean,
right,
you can be there to watch it. You're not
yeah,
performing. Is
right,
what I'm saying. My thing is, and I'm not saying that you can't, have a bad show personally.
right.
But I don't think it was a bad show last year. And it
Nah.
was a lot of bad people talking about 50 had gained weight.
He did.
He
Well,
was
he even said he gained weight, and he said, "Bitch, when they held
yeah.
him upside down, he was a little dizzy." He said that was his idea, and then he thought about it after he did. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
but the show was good. Listen, man. Anytime I hear Still Dre,
Still
bloom,
nasty.
bloom, 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 bloom.
Yeah.
First of all, people got
Right.
to understand on that song, that was a masterpiece, and Dr. Dre super arranged the song. See, fun fact: Jay-Z wrote the lyrics. Okay,
Okay.
a
Right.
lot of people don't realize Jay-Z wrote the lyrics for Still Dre, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scott Storch played the keys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scott Storch played the keys. Dre did the drums. That's all he did. And you know what I mean? That's all he did, and performed the song. So when you take all these great minds and you're gonna have a masterpiece like that. Boom, blum, 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 blum. I still listen to that, man. Sometimes I just let the instrumental play in my ear.
Wow. So let me tell you, they got it ranked right here.
Best performances.
According to Billboard.com, in case you want
Right.
to, look at these things, you know where I referenced
Right.
it. Top 13 Super Bowl halftime shows.
Top 13. Let's go with
All
them.
right, number 13,
13.
Coldplay,
Oh,
Beyonce, and Bruno Mars.
Coldplay legends. So you can't anything they're involved with. That coffee
2016.
ain't got no Coldplay though.
No,
Ooh,
ain't
nah.
a hot play in there.
That-
Super Bomb.
Super Bowl.
Number 12,
Yeah.
Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
Nipple. We call that
20
one.
And that was in 2004, man.
That's what I said. 2004 Super Bowl 38.
19 years ago. Wow.
Yeah, this Super Bowl 57. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I seen in my memories today the MVP of Super Bowl 50 was, in my opinion, was Puppy Monkey Baby. Yeah,
Who's that?
Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy. It was a little cartoon, little commercial. Puppy Monkey
Gotcha.
Baby. Puppy Monkey
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah,
He
I
was
was drinking
MVP?
that night.
Yeah.
I had made him the MVP that night.
Number 11 is Katy Perry in 2015.
Yeah, I don't even remember that one.
Number 10, Michael Jackson, 1993.
I remember that. And I think was the, don't tell me, it was the Washington Redskins. No, it was the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Let's
I gotta
look
double
that
check
up.
it. Well, but right now, the people wanted to see the list. While
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
looking
look
at
it up while you saying.
Number nine, Paul McCartney, 2005, brother.
Okay.
You know. Oh, what in the world is this? Previous years, they called it the nipple gate or the other thing. Oh, my goodness. Number 8, Lady Gaga,
Told you.
2017.
Told you, Dallas Cowboys and Buffalo Bills blew them out 52-17. That's the last time Dallas won something. Let's go ahead and laugh at.
There it is, man. Number 7, the Rolling Stones, 2006. Number 6, Beyonce, 2013. So she's had 2 appearances
Yeah.
on that. Number 5, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band.
Damn, what year was that?
That was in 2009.
Damn.
2009. Yep. Madonna, number 4, 2012.
Okay.
Number 3, Dr. Dre and Friends, 2022.
That's it. What you mean? Fuck you.
People were talking crazy. Number 2, U2, 2002.
Okay, I remember that though.
Number 1,
DJ E.
Prince,
And
2007.
the Revolution.
Prince, 2007. So, for all that was said about that show, I mean, yeah, as far as that halftime show, 'cause I heard a lot of negative things. Oh, they felt away because Snoop wore what he wore, and he made some people upset. 50 was upside down. Now I'm hearing he was dizzy, but at that point, they were saying that he had gained weight.
Well,
All that being
50
considered-
said he was dizzy himself, laughing and joking.
all things being considered, and after all the different negative things that people were saying, Dr. Dre and Friends came in number 3 as far as Billboard charts, Billboard.com,
I don't care what people
top
say.
13 show.
That was definitely in the top 3. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I got to say this too while it's still on my mind. You know, it's going to be a lot of different things going on, and it's probably a little too late to pull the trigger on this one as far as making, an event possible as far as the Super Bowl party.
Right.
But fret not, there's other things that are coming your way. And in the event that you're going to need a company that can take care of all your needs, we got one for you. Check it out. Listen, whether it's your first or your 50th birthday, that 25 years of service, if not more, retirement party, or the day that you and the love of your life share vows to become one, let Front and Center Events take care of all of your event planning needs. Sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy the show, where they truly keep you at the front and center of it all. Make sure to check out their Facebook and Instagram pages at FNC Events. Head on over today and get that party booked. Back to the show.
Sit front and center events. So P.
Yes, sir.
Not the switch up because we still stand with sports. Do you think? Because I'm gonna be up tonight. I'm staying up for this. Think LeBron's gonna pass Kareem tonight?
How much does he need?
36.
He passes it tonight.
Yeah. This the game where the tickets. Remember last week I said the tickets went up to 75,000.
Okay, so how much are they now?
They went up to 92,000 last time I checked for a ticket. He's got to drop 30. He's got to drop 36 tonight.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
He gonna do it with a super bomb too.
Now, I mean, that'll be good for the documentary. But I'm gonna say this, see.
What's that?
If you really want to do something, all y'all got to do is go out there, hang out by the. What are they playing? They playing in L.A.?
Yep.
Okay. Hang out by the Staples Center. Somebody's gonna drop those ticket stubs on the ground.
Yeah, they're gonna be worth something.
They're gonna be worth some money.
Yeah. There you go.
That might sound a little, hobo-ish if you want to say that or whatever.
Nah, that's a collector's item.
Call it what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you couldn't get in the game, but that don't mean you out of the game.
Right.
You can get in the game. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna drop those things, man.
So they predict people want him to do it tonight because they dropped the 92. But if they don't do it tonight, they assume he's going to do it Thursday, and both games are in L.A. So tonight is Oklahoma City. Thursday is against Giannis. You know what I mean? And the Milwaukee Bucks. So that
has some meaning as well. Who he does it on and when.
No. I'm just saying the games. I'm just letting you know what games that they both for LA. Not just saying they playing, but who they playing. Nah, I'm just what I mean.
Yep.
That's all that is. But I gotta check FanDuel or DraftKings or anything of that nature because I know it's wild numbers. Like $50. Say they gonna ask, is LeBron gonna do it tonight? 50 might get you 500. You never know. So might have to go take a look at that and maybe try a little wager. $5 for me though. I'm not gonna do 50 tonight. Ooh.
So is it safe to say? I mean, you believe in it, but you don't believe strong enough to put 10 on it. I'm not suggesting that you gamble.
Oh no.
But here's my thing. I ain't got nothing against whatever. Look, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Whatever's going to make your quality of life better, long as it ain't hurt nobody, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you can turn around, if you can turn around and take that 5 and double it,
Right.
whatever you're gonna do with it, triple it or whatever the case may be like that. I
Right.
can tell you what, after tonight, if he doesn't break it, it goes down tremendously.
Right.
Like say he has 27 tonight.
Oh, we
You
already
know,
know. We already know. Thursday, the tickets is 173,000,
right?
and
If he needs 9,
that's what actually might happen. LA might say, drop 35.
oh, I wouldn't even. If I was dead, I wouldn't even buy them tickets. If he dropped 35 and sub out, that's the most obvious fix in the world, man.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
does that, man, you can't do
Now,
that.
now I'm gonna tell you this. We got a lot of people. Shout out to everybody who supports us. We 111 episodes, and you know what I mean. And
Absolutely.
clap it up for that. Oh, not laugh at that. I'm sorry. Clap it up for that. However, people pay attention to us because did you see that new movie that's coming out? Even though it's based, they said it's based on true events. You see this movie that's getting ready to come out?
Which one?
Cocaine Bear.
Nah.
Oh man, they out in this jungle somewhere. The bear high off cocaine. They say it's based on true events. You get a
No,
chance,
I
man.
believe that. No, I believe that. Where's it at? I watch it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be in the movies, but you just gotta watch the trailer.
Okay, I'll go. I ain't
Yeah.
been in the movies in so long, man.
Nah, just wait, cause what's the name? I think I just found out that what's the name is already streaming. I ain't never go to movies to see Black Panther 2. They can
It
stream
is
it already.
streaming.
Yeah,
I know on the cable you can rent it. Whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know what though? E? It's funny, man. I had a full day today. Went and got fitted for.
Saladin, that's what's up, bro. You right. What's up, big bro? Listen, I was just talking to Scott about you the other day, man. Yeah. Yup. You right though. That's a lot of money. They going wait. Yup. Mm-hmm.
Peace to the brother, man. What's happening with you?
Yep.
So busy day today. Went and got fitted for a suit. In another wedding, and had a good time, man. Had a good time. I know that sounds awkward, but I had a good time, and I spoke to the young brother, man, that was working there, and I was getting ready for a wedding, and he asked the groom to be for advice, and I kind of was quiet, you know what I mean, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, all right, that's cool. You get to a certain point, and then people want you to kind. You can tell people kind of want you to chime into the conversation.
Cocaine Bear coming soon to a theater near you.
There it is. Yeah, they call it. What's the name of it?
Sequel Super Bomb, directed by Peter Richard.
They call it the Polar Blast. So, so I'm listening to the brother, and he's trying to get some advice. And you know what I realized more than anything else? What I realized more than anything else is you
Listen,
got to be careful of the advice that you give people.
absolutely, bro. Nah,
You can
that's
have
real. That's real
conversations
stuff.
with everybody, but you can't give advice to everybody.
That super bomb is hitting because now it's super bomb and it's advice. You know what I mean? I don't even
Right.
know what that
Right.
means. Oh man.
I see you easily entertained in that. So, no, but you can't give everybody advice, and you can't take advice from everybody,
Right.
right?
Right.
I made a video the other day, and it was about old haters.
I seen
I
it.
don't know if you got a chance to see it. Okay,
I
cool.
seen it.
And I said it.
Yeah, you told about
know?
bottom line, you was basically letting them know you too old to be hating, man.
Too old to be hating.
Yeah.
There's a whole, group of people that need our support, need our advice. Not claiming to be old, but as long as you living, you always older than somebody else. Just like somebody else is older than you. Right? You can't be out here trying to give advice to people. There you go. They hit him hard. You can't be out here giving advice to people that you shouldn't be just giving out advice. Like, you got to be careful, right? I learned this, and I'm quite sure I'm not the only person. I've had conversations with homeboys, certain people, and then all of a sudden I wonder why when I went by their houses, their ladies was looking at me like if they can cut me with their eyes,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be bleeding.
Right.
And at first, I used to scratch my head and say, I don't understand what was wrong.
What did I do?
What did I do? I'm gonna say this to the fellas. Got to tighten up on your pillow talk, man.
Yeah, don't ask me for no advice if you're gonna run back and let it go be said to your old lady.
Got to tighten up on your pillow talk.
Yeah, because you go first of all, this is what happens. It's called whisper down the lane. So you might have gave a person advice, but then they interpreted the way they did, and then when they interpreted it, they then repeated it, and now creates a different perception of who they're repeating it to. You know what I mean? So
while omitting the parts that they said that created you, afforded you the opportunity to say what you said.
Yeah, that's talking to the horse's ass and not his mouth. You know what I mean? That's what that is. That's what that is right there. Because you know what happens when you talk. If you stand behind a horse long enough,
you're gonna get kicked in the face.
That's what I'm. There it is. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, we gotta stop that, man. Since I already spoke about the haters, the old haters earlier in the week on the weekend or whatever.
Right.
Fellas, the world needs strong men. I'm not saying that men are weak. I'm telling you, the world needs strong men. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Strong men. They watch their pillow talk, man.
Yeah.
Stop going home, having conversations with your significant others about what's going on all the time. I'm not saying hide things. Listen to what I'm saying.
Cocaine Bear coming to a theater near you. That's what it is, P.
You can't keep having. All right. You got me good, but I was about to roll, baby. So, all right. It's Cocaine Bear thing, man.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. They offer that cocaine, man, if they go home pillow talking.
Listen, all right. So what I was getting ready to say is this thing.
All right.
You can't go home talking about all of your issues, right?
Right.
With your lady after you had conversations with the fellas.
Right.
And then expect things to stay the same with those relationships.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to say that first. Second thing, if you a man, you understand what your objective is and you're here to be able to hold things down, right? And be strong. I'm not saying you can't show, some vulnerability. I'm not saying you can't talk to your people. But just understand, you can't be the person who creates the fear. You can't create it, right? You tell your lady, I'm telling you, baby, rely on me. If you don't see me worried, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Well, if you come in the house worried, now the whole house is shook. You got to be better at it. I'm not saying don't communicate. I'm just saying learn to be better with your communication.
B, I just want to tell you this. Because right now, they got to be careful on their pillow talk, but you giving advice. They going to go right to the pillow and mess all this shit up that you saying right now.
Okay.
I'm not telling you not to say it. I'm just explaining. I just want to ask you this question, and it's kind of similar, but what's your definition of a spoiled person? It's pretty simple, but everybody perception and things.
That's a good question. So, all right, my definition.
Yes.
So my definition of a person is a person who expects things to be their way when they want it and how they want it, and if it's not, they throw a fit. They're not happy, and they make sure that they put it out there.
Right.
That they're upset.
So
that's what a spoiled person.
So basically, we have similar definitions. Basically, what makes a person spoiled is not a person receiving everything that they ask for. What makes a person spoiled is their reaction when they don't get what they want. That's pretty much what it is. If it's a funky reaction, oh, so you don't want to do this? All right, well, I ain't got to ask you for nothing. Wait a minute. I decided to say no, and now you sitting there saying you ain't got to ask me for nothing and all that, but you just did 10 minutes ago. If I said yes, you wouldn't act like this. I'm saying all this to say, people got to understand that some people are so spoiled in life that they'll get caught up in the point where you're not saying no to them. You might just be saying, not right now. You might just be saying, I'm not telling you can't, but I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? I'm not condone. I don't. If you're looking for me to agree, because that's another thing too. Spoiling people, like you just said, it's not necessarily them giving them an object or something that they want. It's really, it could be you agreeing with them. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Saying that that's their way is the right way. You
Right.
know, it
I agree.
doesn't. Bottom line, anything that goes against that person, you see it. They get an attitude about that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
This is not a trait, and I'm giving advice.
Okay.
This is not a trait that's attractive on men, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Somebody
I
tell
agree.
you know about something, you don't got to talk shit to him, man. You a man, go
Yeah.
get it yourself.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No,
Do
I,
what
I
you got to
totally
do.
agree. Yeah, I
You know what I
totally agree.
mean? I
Yeah, I
just
totally
want to
agree.
know how we got from LeBron to talk about this shit.
Well,
Cocaine bear coming to a theater
because
near you.
every week we kind of been. It's kind of funny how when you were saying what happens after the Super Bowl and what happens after um the what's the name what comes after the Super Bowl? You said the All Star Weekend for
Right.
NBA. Well, what happens after LeBron beats it? We're not gonna be talking about it anymore. You know what I mean? It's like anything else. It's like come Monday, whatever takes place on Sunday, Eagles win the Super Bowl. We won't be talking about
Now we're
this
gonna
year's
talk about it
team
Tuesday
anymore.
because you got to celebrate it. But on
Yeah,
the show, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, on the
Well,
show,
I mean, if all goes well, I'll be doing it from Disney
yeah, yeah. Oh, you going to
because
Disney? World?
after you win the Super Bowl, where does everybody say they're going?
Are you going to Disney?
My plan. It's my plan to go be with the fellas.
Oh,
Nick and the rest of the guys, I'm not getting into that right now. You know my
right.
expectations. You know what I expect
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
No,
Mm-hmm.
what I was getting ready to say is it's the same thing with that. But here's the thing. You're right. And like I said initially about the advice piece, I'm not telling you that you can. I said you got to be careful. You can't get advice from everybody. I
Right.
said in terms of certain things dealing with relationships. Like if a person asks me about how to have a successful marriage, I can't tell you that because I can only tell you about my marriage. You may
Absolutely.
look at it and say, as cool as that sounds, it doesn't sound successful. So it's all going to be what a person defines something to be. So when the young brother was asking that question, you know, and then he wanted some insight, like I told him, I was like, listen, man, you know, you got life, live it.
That's it.
And I know that they may look different for you. You may talk differently. You may have different expectations for the person that you may want to tie down and be with. But
Yeah.
bottom line, the other point that I was making, just I'm saying, you just said it as a trait for the fellas. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We gotta be very very selective, man, on what we share and how we do it. Because remember, y'all, we supposed to be, you know what I mean, strong. We're supposed to be strong. I'm not saying that makes you weak because you share your emotions or you share your opinions about certain things. But if you going home having a conversation with your lady and then you omitting certain parts and saying certain things that you feel gonna make her still okay with you, but make her upset with your homie, then why are you even
Mm-hmm.
talking to him? You might as well just wait, let it cool off, and then go back and have a conversation with your lady.
Right.
So,
Well, they
and
say
I've been there. I've been there. So it is what
they
it is.
they
But
say if you change your mind, you would change your life. And I think a lot of times, any times that a person is asking for advice,
mm,
um, or asking about something, they already have a form of a perception. So they're looking they're looking for something to give them a different perception other than what they're thinking of.
right,
You see what I'm saying? Like for example, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna explain this. So it's gonna sound a little crazy where I go because well that's me anyway. But it's just gonna sound a little crazy. So a lot of times when people were younger in life, especially if you were young, single, running the streets, doing what you was doing, right? And
hmm
it's good to say that, bro. You were married early, so you're. I'm gonna clap it up for that because that's honestly the ultimate goal anyway, right? That's you got it in the earlier structure. But when I was single, moving around, doing everything I was doing, I didn't. A lot of times I didn't have a care. Not that I didn't have a care in the world. I didn't stress about anything. I didn't have problems. I didn't do anything. And I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got problems and everything now. Let's keep it. I'm
it's
gonna
good.
make
It's
make
great.
that clear, right? But the reason why sometimes, and people may not agree with me with this, is sex. I was having a lot of sex. I'm just being honest, right? And
Thank you, man.
right, listen, 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 listen. What I'm saying to you, I'm trying to explain something to you. When you look past the fact of the feeling of it, right,
hmm
and you
hmm
really look at the scientific value that it does, Okay, not the spiritual value. We're gonna get to that, but the scientific, like it releases dopamine. If we can get dopamine just shot in our body, right? People will
I'm
do that
cool.
every
I
people.
understand. I
Pe-
don't want nothing just shot in my body. But go ahead.
Especially called dopamine too at that. You know what I mean? I get that.
Hey.
This 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 is
Wow.
what I'm saying to you, right? But if you could get that without, sex release that, it gives you this release of pressure and understanding. Like people to get migraines. They say people to get migraines, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
thank God I've had one in my life, right? But I don't really suffer from them. So because I only had one, I can't say I suffer from them. They say if you climax more, you'll suffer from them less. So that act and that art does something to your body in a healthy way. Not saying you go get 75,000 partners. I'm talking married people. I'm talking to y'all right now. Like, you know, you have your wife, I have my wife. When you do these things, this is how a lot of stress and pressure is off. Now, I say all that to say this. Sometimes people look at it one way. Is that all you think about?
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And you looking
Talk
at it as
about it.
like, yo, it's not even about that. It's really good for us. It's better to have sex than eat a cheesesteak. I'm just keeping it real with you. Cheesesteak has no nutritional value for your body.
You know what it is, E?
Neither does ice cream.
It's the selective science, right? See
Right.
how you know that, right? Now you'll tell your partner that, and they'll say, "But you won't get a physical."
Right. No,
You
no.
keep talking
My
about no,
my
no. I'm
doctor
not
appointment
saying
is
you.
yeah,
I'm not
okay.
saying you.
Right.
Mine is Thursday.
Yeah. See,
I'm
that's what
not
I'm
saying
saying.
you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the selective medicine or the medical degrees and the science. Turn around and say, "Let's baby." No,
Right.
it helps with this, that, and the third, and all this,
Right.
that. Look, oh, that's nice. You printed that out when you go into the doctor's office.
Right.
Right. So, but I
Right.
understand what you're saying. No, but
And I be trying to
it's multi-purpose.
it's multi-purpose, but the thing is, that's why I started off and I asked you about the definition of the word spoil, right? But it's some things. It's another thing, okay? When people used to make the statement, "I'm secure in my spot," right?
Right. Right.
In relationships. Now, if you had to make that statement, bruh, what would your definition of being secure in that spot mean to you?
In a relationship,
Yeah, I'm secure in my spot, baby.
if I'm saying it,
Right,
I mean the way I think a lot of times it usually comes up in the context when a person is trying to prove a point to somebody, right?
right, right,
Or either defending what they think that other person is saying about them. So
right,
I don't really say it.
right.
I think that the way I think about it though, if I heard it, was maybe they, weren't as sure. Maybe they say it because of the fact it's like if I say it and somebody hear it, maybe
Then
it
they'll
feels
believe it.
that way. They'll
Right.
believe it. So
So
I don't know. I don't really say it.
so in it, right. So because you had a different life. So in that context, a lot of times that used to happen in the world when people was out there, they would say, "Well, I'm secure in my spot." They mean they could. Some people used to feel like I could do what I want and my partner not going nowhere. But
Right,
I
right,
never looked at it like that. What I looked
right,
at it as, listen, anything is possible. And if my partner goes somewhere, I had to grow into this though. If my partner goes somewhere, I'm gonna be okay
right.
because I'm secure with myself. That I know that I can continue to succeed and go in life. Will it hurt me? Of course, because if you love or care somebody, you don't want nobody to leave. It's gonna hurt you. It
Right.
might sting you a little bit, but it ain't. I ain't gonna drop down and die and it's over forever. You get what I'm saying?
No,
So
absolutely.
I'm using that for an example because perception is so much key that when people start to look at things in different lights, then their life will change. So this brother, when he was asking for advice, he has not understand that if a person come in and say, "Man, don't do it,"
Yeah. And you
you
had
going
people that were
you gonna
saying
tell
that.
everybody, "All right, give everybody a deposit back for the suit, bitch. Fuck that, I ain't doing it," because old Steve over there said, "Don't do it."
That's it.
Well,
Make
then
sure
if
y'all
that
share
guy
this
comes
video,
in and
y'all.
say, "Listen, brother, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. You go
Yeah.
every Thursday, you buy flowers. You do this, you do that," and then he do that, and his wife throw the flowers back at him.
Yeah.
Steve-O ain't know what he talking about. My point is, there's no advice for that. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
just I just think that,
You
like
gotta
you said,
live. Like you told him the best thing. Hey, my
yeah,
man,
you just
live.
gotta live. And
Listen.
I think that you and plus you take the fun out of it.
Right.
In my opinion, right? If you had a
Mm-hmm.
manifesto on how to be a husband,
Right.
even if you had it, there would have to be some parts that you critique a little bit, right? There's some
Right.
tweaks, some fine tuning of sorts that you would have to do. Because
Right.
honestly speaking, whoever wrote it wasn't married to who you're married to. So
Right.
they can't write the exact manifesto or the game plan for you to have a successful marriage in it for two
Mm-hmm.
reasons. One, they don't know the person you're marrying. Two, they don't know how you're going to be 5 years after marriage, 10
Mm-hmm.
years after marriage, 15 years after marriage. So I can't write the blueprint for that for you for the long haul when you may not be the same person a year from now
Right.
for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say whenever somebody comes up or I had those conversations, live your life. And I guarantee you, if you just live it honestly and you pay attention, you'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out. Now let me ask you this: you got any? What we doing this week?
Um, y'all make sure y'all share this too. Y'all share this, family.
Share
Share
this,
this.
please. Share this. Share this right here. Share this.
We're
Share
gonna
this.
do a little bit of this or that.
Uh. Welcome to another episode of This or That, where P's gonna ask me a series of questions, and maybe, just maybe, if I feel like it, I'll give you an answer. Let's go.
Y'all heard what he said. Exactly. Which one would you which one would you rather have as a pet? A rabbit or a giraffe?
Oh, give me a rabbit, man. All right. Where I'm gonna keep the giraffe at, man? Seriously.
I don't know. Hey, where would you get a giraffe from? Wherever you get him from is where you're gonna have to keep him.
Well, I could
You know what I'm
whoever
saying?
whoever got Mike's giraffe, they can tell me where to get a giraffe at.
Yeah. All right. Animal that you had to, if you had to run into one. I'm not saying it's vicious or not, but you don't know because it's an animal. A panda or a lion?
Panda, 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 panda. Cocaine Bear coming soon to a theater near you.
Okay. One you gotta have now and one you gotta hide for later. Donuts or candy?
I don't eat neither one like that. But if I had to choose, the donut now, the candy later.
Okay. Next question. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes, sir.
And if you had to, if you were receiving a gift,
Receiving a gift.
okay, from a coworker, it's easy to do it from home, from a coworker. Would you rather it be an expensive gift or a valuable gift?
I'm not even fucking with that. No. Go on the next question, man. I'm only getting gifts from my wife. I don't work with her. I don't even want to indulge in that question. Go on ahead, man. Go ahead. Ain't gonna get me
Y'all
sweating.
leave your comments down. Well, y'all leave your comments down in the comment section. Uh, I'm gonna say this since you won't answer it, right? And this may be a little bit different for different people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the gift or not or receiving a gift from someone is problematic in the situation, I don't think it matters either one, right? You can get a homemade gift and
Right.
somebody will feel a way about it. You got to be careful of what you receive from anybody, right?
Right.
So I think I would kind of be in the same place as you. Sometimes I like to be able to say that I would go a different route.
Right.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be in the same place with you. I don't know if it's for the exact same reasons,
Right.
because you didn't say what it was, but I just think that it's better to leave certain things out of the equation, just in case. Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
All right. TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube.
Definitely.
But they're two different things. YouTube, I watch a lot of stuff. I watch podcasts. I research different things just to get people's insights. When I'm really trying to figure something out, I watch videos, I read articles online. You know, matter of fact, before we close, I'll let you know what I'm into, what I've been looking at. But YouTube, yeah,
Okay. Okay. You're a DJ.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
and you're, matter of fact, you're not only a DJ, but
right,
you're a universal DJ.
right,
There's a difference. No one particular genre of music.
no,
Universal.
right.
Katy Perry or Taylor Swift?
That's different. Um, I could just tell you my favorite Katy Perry. So I used to love playing Roar.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Okay.
uh, you know, but listening to their music, they gonna put you in that, you know, in that zone, in that pop, that mainstream genre. Just feels depends. They gonna give you the same. They gonna give you anthems and all that, but yeah, that Katy Perry Roar was a big. I used to play that often.
Couples trip. You're
Hmm.
planning it. You're not just going on it, you're planning it. Trip to the beach or in the forest?
Beach.
He said, I ain't playing with the woods, man.
Nah, I like the islands, man. Nah, but when I went to Mexico, I was on the beach and I went to the Yucatan jungle. It's the biggest jungle in. It's like the third biggest jungle in the world or something like that.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was
Good.
on the horse and everything in the jungle.
So I'm going to
Rode
know the next
four
one then.
rode four wheelers through the jungle and everything. So I mean, but beach, probably rock with beach.
Okay. So I already pretty much can guess what the next answer going to be then. Alaska or Hawaii for your honeymoon?
Um, Hawaii, man. I don't want to go. I don't want to go nowhere cold, man. If I'm going somewhere cold like that, I'm not trying to go where it's cold and it's snowing. Like I
Mm-hmm.
go to Paris or something. If it's cold, it's cold. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, nothing like nah.
Okay. All
Patty.
right. So you got a choice of this. I think that I have an appreciation for both, but there are certain times um, where one's a little bit more convenient than the other. Carpet or hardwood floors?
Um, hardwood. I like hardwood where guests are going to be entertained. Maybe hardwood with an area rug.
Mm-hmm.
But in bedrooms, I'm a carpet guy.
I
And
got
I think really what it all goes to is, when you get up in the middle of the night, you gotta go to the bathroom.
you. Yeah.
That hardwood be cold. First hit it.
I don't need hardwood.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Yeah, I mean,
You got a
oh
choice, man.
bloody.
You got a choice. Sometimes people differ on this one, man. Get a kiss goodbye in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So you still sleep or whatever, and your significant other, they get on their way out to work.
Mhm.
Get a kiss goodbye in the morning, or allow you to sleep without kissing you.
Now I need that kiss goodbye, man. That's me. Now you ask my wife, she listen. All right, man. I see you when you get back, man. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. I'm the kisser guy. Yeah, I'm the kisser.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty much our standard is going out and coming in the morning. She leave in the morning, and when she get back home, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, fancy car, fancy house.
House.
Okay. Successful career or happy family life.
Happy family life. I'm gonna get money regardless.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Travel the world or focus on your career.
Travel the world and focus on my career.
This or that, this and that. Now,
Yeah. Hmm.
uh
Hey, I'm a co-host of the Porch podcast. I can say what the fuck I want. That's how that go.
now that's accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate. You know what I mean? That's accurate. Okay. Last but certainly not least, let's find one. Okay, and we'll let you elaborate on that. Knowing what you know now, because you got a kind of an advantage. Would you rather be born in the future or in the past?
Man, shut the.
No, that's not a silly question.
Nah,
The
how I
question
know?
was,
I don't know what the future holds.
and to some people who are going to answer that question, that's what's intriguing, right? Because they
Okay,
know what the past already consisted of.
I get that.
They may, what if they had a bad past? Man, I'd rather be
Right.
born in the future.
I like the past though, cause I didn't have a bad past. But I always say if I got to go back to the past, I want the knowledge that I have now.
Right, 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 right,
Hmm.
right, right. Yeah, I get it. Well, take us out of there, man. That's all I have for you on that one this week.
And that was another episode of This or That. Make sure you tune into the Cocaine Bear coming to theaters near you. All right. Thank you. Let's get back to the show.
Ah, man.
So listen, let me tell you what I'm on.
Okay.
So I've been trying to find. I'm not going to call it a diet, but
Okay.
more so of a lifestyle, right?
Right, right.
Um, and I do got to work on it, but I started to look things up. And at one time, I was trying to do what they call the Mediterranean diet. I might have messed it up. Go ahead and laugh at me, Lee, because I know you watch
I
it.
got you.
Yeah,
Mediterranean. That's I
yeah,
speak E fluently.
yeah, yep. Yeah, you speak E fluid, right?
Hmm.
Mediterranean diet, right? But
Right.
that was ranked number one in the world, right?
Hmm.
But number two, have you ever heard of flexitarians?
No.
Right. So flexitarians, pretty much in a nutshell, before we get out of here, the average person eats 21 meals a week, right? So majority of their meals are focused more on plant-based vegetables, fruit, beans, things that's grown, but they're not really eliminating anything from their diet. See what I'm saying? So the average person eats 21 meals in a week. 6 to 8 of those meals would be meatless, but not, for all you technical people. When I say meat, I mean animal protein. Period.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Um, not not taking away eggs. I'm not taking away dairy though. I'm talking about like fish, chicken,
Yeah.
turkey,
Yeah, because they do dairy and
pork,
eggs.
and beef.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
And,
But
and
that's
they
what
and they do
vegans don't eat dairy, but
right.
vegetarians eat dairy. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it's called
Flexitarians.
huh?
I said flexitarians. Yeah, they got 2 meatless days per week. Yep.
Some
And
of
then
them do.
26 ounces.
Right.
They,
Yeah,
yeah.
no more
Some
than
of them
26 ounces in a
ounces.
week.
Yep.
But if you look at the meals, beginner level is 6 to 8 meatless. Intermediate somewhere between um 12 to 14 or 10 to 14 or 10 to 12. But expert is 15 plus meatless
What's that?
meals.
Yeah, they say experts actually can go 5 or more days a week,
Right. Yeah. Without
meatless
eating
days,
meat.
and 9 ounces of meat or poultry. So
Right.
that's what it would be. And then the other
Pause.
thing it says here, right? Thanks, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
The flexitarian diet can be generally defined as semi-vegetarian, plant-forward diet that incorporates dairy and eggs, and allows room for meat from time to time. So
From
it's
time to
just
time. Right.
so it's just a flexible word play on flexible and vegetarian, and that's
Exactly.
what
So,
flexitarian.
like,
Yeah.
you know me, I had a steak. I went Saturday, had a steak, had leftover some of the steak Sunday, and then that night I had some tacos, and the tacos had chicken and shrimp in it. But since Sunday, I haven't had any chicken, fish, and any poultry, meat, or fish. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah, seven,
And
and they got a list of 7 things that it actually helps as well.
right.
So that's a
So
good thing.
tell them the 7 things real quick.
Reduce it. All right. So reduce number one. Reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. All
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah,
So it's
we know
better
that.
for the.
We know that
We
runs in the
know that.
family.
We know
Hmm.
that in the family, right?
Yeah.
Number two, better for the environment.
Yep.
Actually, number three, more affordable.
Right.
Uh,
It's way
four,
more affordable.
benefits. Number four is benefits for weight loss.
Hmm.
Number five, potentially reduce risk of heart disease. Number six, it's nutrient dense,
Right.
which is a great thing. All
Right.
right, number seven, it's easier to follow than vegetarian or vegan diets because
Right.
you still can incorporate meat at some point from time to time. So you
From
don't
time
have
to
to
time.
totally and like E said earlier, you don't have to eliminate the actual eggs and the dairy element of it. So
Right.
it appears to be with you taking less off, but a lot more of the benefits as well.
It's the
So
number two best
sounds
diet
good.
they got in the world. So my next day I plan on, eating animal protein with, meat, chicken, fish and all that. Sunday. Super
There you
Bowl.
go. Yeah.
Then after that I go right back in. You know what I mean?
Well, it got a lot of benefits, man. It got a lot of
Right.
benefits. like you said, E, that's one of the things. I just started another 75 hard challenge. I did it before. Y'all remember me talking about it. 75 days. You read, you read. All right. So the concept of it, the way that I have it designed is you read a self-help or self-help health as well, a
Super
health
bomb
improvement
coming
book,
soon.
and you read 10 pages of a self-help
Self help.
improvement book.
Super
Two
bomb here right now.
two exercise regiments, one outside and one inside. With it being February, I know it's kind of cold, but like most things, anything worth having, you're gonna have to go through, some tough, conditions. So
Right.
I've been back out there doing my 1-2 with that, and and obviously, like I said, if you incorporate something like what E got going on right here, this flexitarian diet, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I can
Right.
guarantee you, man. I don't want to give out guarantees because I don't know how much you're
Yeah.
going to stick to it.
Right.
But I can tell you this: you're putting yourself on
In a better
course
situation, man. Yeah.
to really get some positive benefit
Right.
health wise across the board. So think about it, y'all. It ain't gonna be cold forever. Next thing you know, everybody gonna be running out there talking about they getting ready to get their summer bodies together.
Right.
Why not just go out in there and try something different? So combine it. 75 hard challenge. You start the days when you want,
With the
but you just gotta
flexitarian
do it
diet.
consistently with the flexitarian diet. And that should be a good base for you to get things started. But yeah, EI, I love how we ending this one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get ready to go, once again, for everybody who's getting together in different places this weekend for the Super Bowl, enjoy yourselves. Be responsible, man. Have a good time, but don't hurt yourself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, Make sure you take the time to enjoy, the experience of it all. Like we say each and every week, man, before we get ready to get out of here, that we appreciate you guys taking time out of your day just to lock in and rock out with your favorite brothers from the porch. If you haven't done so already, please, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know when all the content is dropping. E, we do it every week. It comes out on the audio at what time, brother?
Audio by 8 a.m. Thursday.
Okay.
8 a.m. You'll hear the audio on all your favorite streaming sites, and you'll see this video on our YouTube page 7 o'clock on Thursday nights. Okay? So we love y'all, man. Continue to listen to us on all your favorite streaming podcast sites and, supporting, man. This has been the episode 111. We holla at y'all. I ain't got nothing else to say, P. Go Birds,
Look
man.
forward to seeing y'all next week, man. Go Birds. Enjoy the Super Bowl, baby. Look forward to seeing y'all next week. Peace, man.
Peace.